Hi, this is the video presentation of my critic paper. I am Hanapi Puliga and this is my critic paper entitled E-Learning Shifting from Theory to Practice and Learning Across the Curriculum by the researchers Dr. Abraham Origi and Dr. Godfrey Chikwemeka. Dr. Abraham Urigi is an associate professor, Department of Curriculum Studies and Educational Technology, Faculty of Education, and University of Port Harcourt, Nigeria. And also Dr. Godfrey Chikwemeka is a Department of Educational Management, Faculty of Education, and at Rivers State University, Nigeria. First, we are going to have the rationale, theoretical framework, reflection, and conclusion. For the rationale, the rapid progress of technology has transformed the methods we used for learning and instruction. E-learning, which utilizes digital resources and online platforms as a teaching method, provides many advantages for both teachers and students. Today, this landscape has transformed due to the emergence of information and communication technologies, with e-learning becoming increasingly prominent in both developed and developing nations such as Nigeria. With the rise of the internet and mobile technologies worldwide, electronic modes of instruction are gradually being integrated into the education system to help close educational gaps among citizens and reduce the rate of illiteracy in Nigeria. For the theoretical framework, education is said to be the backbone of any nation. The education sector is undergoing serious transformation and is constantly being challenged due to the aforementioned advances in new technologies. As further put forward by Samuel in 2021, learning physically with the teacher before learning or knowledge is gained can be take place is now becoming a thing of the past. Nigeria, as one of the developing countries, is as well trying to meet up with the educational standards of the advanced nations to fit into the changing world. The need for an improved education system and knowledge acquisition has elicited the introduction, acceptance, and incorporation of e-learning not only in Nigeria but globally. These challenges as well need different pedagogical approaches, that is, the use of information and communications technology to meet the diversification of student populations and new expectations related to working life. By Valtonen, Elepanen, Hipia, Coco, Maninen, Warchanen, Santo, and Hersto in 2020. The present society is highly dynamic, and technological advances are changing human endeavor rapidly. Consequently, the human race is seriously being challenged in all spheres. There is no gainsaying that the conservative methods of teaching and learning have started suffering from serious setbacks in Nigerian higher educational institutions by Aina and Abdurraham in 2020. Currently, teaching learning has developed into an electronic paradigm that has pervaded the entire globe by Lighton in 2020. The paper discussed the advancement of e-learning in Nigeria, the technological resources available that facilitate e-learning practices, and the teaching methodologies employed to improve this form of instruction. Additionally, it assessed the advantages of e-learning compared to the traditional classroom learning methods. Some methods are e-learning. E-learning stands for electronic learning. It embraces the use of computers, telephones, and other electronic devices to enhance the teaching learning process. The quest for a better and more inclusive education necessitated or triggered the introduction, acceptance, and incorporation of e-learning into the Nigerian education system by Sokyogolo and Andrew in 2022. The modern or the reformed e-learning mode of instruction started with the advent and popularization of the Internet in the 1960s, and its introduction in Nigeria dates back at the 80s, as earlier affirmed, when respectable Nigerians started enrolling in several universities in London by Sokyoglo and Andrew in 2022. Pedagogical methodologies. Technology advances have made it possible for the development of various instructional strategies of delivering for electronic learning to suit the various preferences or learning styles needed by learners. By Bushrika in 2022. Today, different methods are used to achieve e-learning programs irrespective of where it is being organized. Blended learning is hybrid of traditional face-to-face classroom and e-learning experiences that is getting popular globally as renowned universities are integrating it to improve learning standards, increasing passing rates of examinations, adding time flexibility, and removing distance barriers by Rastensky in 2019, also Rashid Kamsin Abdullah in 2020. Additionally, the blended online learning approach is a practical strategy to combine the usage of both synchronous and asynchronous modes of learning by Lapitan, Chanco, Sumalinog, Sabarillo and Diaz in 2021, Singhal, Kumar, Singh, Fuller and Hill in 2020. Computer-based training or web-based training. Computer-based training offers many possibilities for students. In this method of learning, learners or students can access content or course materials through media, such as DVDs, flash drives, and CDs or CD-ROMs. Computer-based learning is another term used to facilitate learning with the use of computers. This method is normally run on the learner's or student's system. Another notable term is web-based training. This method virtually uses the internet for course delivery. One common thing among the terms is that learning is self-paced and there is no interaction among instructors and learners. The interaction is between the learners or students and their computers or internet sites or platforms. This instructional delivery method, according to Sonny in 2015, specifically suits the adult learners who desire to learn new skills. Another method is mobile e-learning. Due to technological advances, different types of learning techniques have been introduced in teaching and learning process by Sharples in 2000. Notice that the availability of advanced mobile technologies such as high bandwidth infrastructure and wireless technologies have also lent itself to the extension of e-learning towards the use of mobile devices, such as handheld computing devices, are used to provide access to learning content and information resources. Learners or students can easily use their mobile devices to complete some of their course-related activities. Though the ease, availability, and affordability of mobile devices can make e-learning more accessible, but Sony in 2015 has warned that before introducing this approach, the disk space, screen size, and internet connectivity features must be taken into consideration because these are some of the disadvantages of the adoption of these devices in teaching learning process. Another method is social e-learning. As the name implies, social learning doesn't mean that this type of instructional delivery is not learned in isolation. Social learning looks like the hybrid system, which approaches it instructional delivery via Bluetooth in person and online. Social e-learning involves the application of social learning principles to the e-learning approach. Therefore, as the name implies, social learning entails learning from and with others both physically through the direct face-to-face and through the indirect interaction via interconnections on social media platforms and discussion forums. According to Chitia in 2019, social learning occurs when individual observe others' behavior or the consequences of others' behavior. By Abrun in 2018 affirmed that social e-learning entails the use of technologies such as video conferencing and social media sites to facilitate interactions among learners. The scholar also affirmed that group discussions and question and answer sessions help build up social interactions throughout the learning process. Another method is game-based e-learning. Game-based e-learning is one of the instructional strategies currently developed to impart knowledge and experiences to learners. Games used for e-learning are exceedingly interactive to encourage complete engagement and are designed around specific learning objectives. Oftentimes, game-based learning is commonly misrepresented with gamification. As a result, Kitia in 2019 differentiates gamification from gamified e-learning. While gamification uses game mechanics and elements to make learning compelling, game-based e-learning courses use full-fledged games to help learners achieve their objectives. For the reflection, the journey into e-learning has been quite fascinating journey. It's clear that technology could transform our learning and teaching methods. By moving from theory to hands-on application, we can realize the complete advantages of e-learning and create engaging, effective, and fair educational experiences. One of the key takeaways from this study is the critical role that pedagogical considerations play in e-learning. Although technology offers the resources, it is the successful implementation of educational strategies that genuinely impacts learning. By thoughtfully constructing online courses, integrating active learning methods, and delivering prompt feedback, we can enhance student participation and motivation. One important insight is the necessity for fair access to technology and high-quality online educational materials. It is essential to guarantee that all students, irrespective of their economic status or location, can take advantage of e-learning opportunities. By tackling the digital divide and offering suitable training and assistance, we can foster a more inclusive and fairer educational environment. Additionally, incorporating e-learning throughout the curriculum presents thrilling opportunities for interdisciplinary learning and project-based methods. By linking various subject domains, we can give students a more comprehensive and applicable learning experience. As we keep examining the possibilities of e-learning, it is crucial to stay flexible and attentive to new trends and technologies. By welcoming innovation and engaging in thoughtful reflection, we can influence the future of education and enable learners to thrive in a progressively digital landscape. In conclusion, incorporating e-learning into the curriculum presents a revolutionary method for education. By connecting theoretical knowledge with practical application, we can utilize technology's potential to foster engaging, efficient, and fair learning opportunities. As we progress, It's important to keep investigating new strategies and technologies to improve e-learning. By focusing on learner centered education, encouraging collaboration, and offering continuous professional growth for teachers, we can make certain that e learning evolves into an effective means of empowering students and attaining educational excellence. Thank you.